Yo, what's going on, fam? It's Nico Fleeks. Shout out to Bo with Legion of Men. I appreciate you for making that video to my interesting video that I posted on my channel. A lot of you guys found me through Legion of Men, and I just want to give you like the opportunity to say thank you for joining my channel. And this is a brotherhood and a community that I'm trying to expand and grow, and we're all trying to grow together. Now, I realize a lot of you guys started talking a lot of crap on the comments, talking about how, oh yeah, I'm a bum and stuff like that and all that type of stuff, or I need to stop crying or whatever. Listen, I was using that as a time to basically vent, okay? Because I'm not the type to vent to my girlfriend. I'm not the type to cry or whatever, like on the phone or whatever. And I know that consistency is the key. That's why I'm here before you and we're talking and we're explaining, we're unfolding everything that's going on in our lives, yo. And I decided to be transparent. I wanted to be 100% transparent. Yes, I was going through it at the time, sure, because I woke up and I just had L after L after L. We're all men have to take the L's, yo. It takes some polishing, yo. You got to do the polishing, okay? And that takes some brute force. Sometimes it takes brute force to polish that gem. And I understand that, yo. That's what we're here for. We're supposed to uplift each other, not bring each other down. That's why the economy is crazy. We're supposed to uplift each other, not make the next man feel down. I know you had your shortcomings too. I'm not the only one. Why is it that I'm the only one? You guys are making me feel like clowns for that. I'm being reasonable. I'm being real. Yeah, I know I can't vent too much about it, and normally I give you guys meaningful content, okay? And the point of this video here is to say that consistency, I know, is the key to success. My channel is still small, you guys, but I won't relent. That day that I made that video, I was literally going through it. I just lost my job. I just lost my car. Well, by the grace of God, I got me a better job, literally. And then this morning, I realized that Bo from Legion of Men literally made a video to my video. Not really any motion, you know what I'm saying? Subscriber rate going, you know, it's pretty low, but you know, it's slowly creeping up. But we're doing our thing. I'm doing this content because I love to do it. I will not quit and I will not give up. I will continue to wake up at 4:45 in the morning, take my ass to work, to go to the gym, make content. That's what I love to do, and I will not stop because I know that consistency plus time plus effort equals success, my guys. I'm not dumb. And you should be on that same type of timing too. If you're watching my channel, you need to hunker down and get that stuff in because you can watch behind the screen and pretend your life is great, but you know damn well a lot of you guys' life ain't even that great. Come on now, let's keep it real. That is crazy. I will stop at absolutely nothing. Listen, and the funny thing is, you guys are saying, oh, well, he's a Chads and Tyrones. You don't need no money, right? Because I was borrowing my girlfriend's car and all that type of stuff. Well, guess what, bro? Over the past week, okay, since I haven't had no job and no car, well, guess what, man? I kept on pushing and I didn't give up. That would have broke most of y'all. That would have destroyed most of y'all. If most of y'all would have lost your job, you would have gave up on life. If most of y'all would have lost your job and then your car in the same 3-day window, you would have just gave up. You can't be like that, yo. We're all here together. We need to build each other up. What happened to the brotherhood? What happened to community? I love so much. I put so much love out in this world. I want to see it spread though, and I want some reciprocation. That's it. That's all I ask for is reciprocation. You dig what I'm saying? Because we're literally all in here together, yo. We all got to go out here and grind. Us men, we have it way harder than women do. And I know that I cannot confide in my woman because listen, ever since my car and my job left the chat, when my car and my job left the chat, guess what my girlfriend started doing? She started acting real fucking funny with me, dude. She started acting real funny with me, bruh. To the point where now she's like acting standoffish, like she's spending like she spent like so much time at her mom's house like within the past couple of days. Like that's not usual. Like, is that really what you're doing? You could be cheating. Really, I saw a lot of comments on Bo's channel. He was like, oh, you need to let that girl go and like focus. Like, why would I let her go? Like, cause she's helping me out while I'm down for right now, right? Because I believe that a man should utilize a woman to catapult your life. You can, yo, a lot of you guys, you think that you guys are just like slaves to women. straight slaves to women. You want to lead with your pocket. Some guys consider me a Tyrone. Sure. I don't lead with my pocket, my guy. If I'm in a rut, my girl is going to help me or she got to go. Real talk. Because that's how I roll. That's how I roll. And you want to call me a bum? Sure. But just know that you will not see my face relent. You will not see me relent. You will continue to see my videos dropping. And guess what? It's only a matter of time before we start to see some progress. So come on, my guys. Can we just elevate ourselves and not put each other down? That man that you put down might just rise up on you. That man that you put down might just rise up on you. And it's not about rising up on anybody, okay? Because we all got to live our own lives, and we all have our own identities. But when I made that video, I was in a rough spot. I needed somewhere to release my stress. And I'm not about to call my girlfriend and talk to her about my problems. And I don't expect anybody else to do that. Because if you do, you're going to lose your girl. I didn't even vent to her, but guess what? She's seeing all of these things crumbling down upon me. That's why she's slowly fading. And guess what? It's getting to the point where I'm getting ready to push her off to the side because I'm like, okay, you're not solid. You're not solid. I can't even really trust you to really be solid if we were to go through a real down because right now, yo, like it's not like it's not like I'm in bad health. I still got my health, right? I'm feeling good, right? I just landed a new job, right? I just got approved for a new car. But if I would have quit right there and then, I wouldn't have saw the bright side in the end. I wouldn't have been able to have the mental fortitude to just keep going and keep pushing. Because in the end, because if I would have just quit on that site, like when I saw that my car got repoed and my job was gone and all that type of stuff, then I lost. You cannot lose the battle until you quit. I said that I'm on the brink of quitting. Did I say that I was gonna quit? Did I say that it's something that will happen? Absolutely not, because I am human. I'm not a robot, okay? You guys want to call me a Chad. You guys want to say this and do that, but I'm human too. Being a Chad doesn't matter because you see how my pocket started to fall a little bit short, and you see how my job left and my car left, and you see how my girlfriend is acting like her love is dwindling just because of that. And then you think that if you're a Chad or whatever, you don't need no money. That's a lie. That's a lie. All men need money, and all men need status, and all men need resources. In order to even keep a woman in line, you have to give her something to respect. And I know that. You should know that, because obviously most of you guys don't. Absolutely insane. How did we get here? How did we get here? And yeah, I know. Maybe I made a course of wrong mistakes. I'm human. I will admit my mistakes, yo. I will admit my mistakes. I know where I've gone wrong. And I know where I picked myself up from, too. So why is it? I was bittersweet when he posted my video on that channel. I was like, damn. I was like, damn. Because I didn't think that video would get any views, guys. If you want me to be honest, this is a new channel. I know that the ball has got to get to rolling and stuff like that, but it's a new channel. I legitimately did not know that video would explode like that, guys. I made that video in an effort to see if I could, one, just lend out some ventilation, or if I could get anybody to get there, sit down, and relate with me, and know that you are not the only one that's going through it, and just keep on pushing, and it will explode exponentially, guys. That's the purpose of this video here, man. It's just consistency, yo. Because I stayed consistent even though I was through that rut, my guys. It's been 2 weeks since I lost my job and I found a new one and it pays way more. Probably the best job I ever had in my entire life. Not to brag or anything, but to let you guys know that, man, your life can change as long as you put in that effort. I just want you guys to show me some support because I always show the support back. Let's literally conquer our dreams and not let life defy us, man. We have to defy the gravity and we have to bend the world to our will, even if it's through blood, sweat, tears even. That's what it takes. I was in a rough spot when I made that video. I am 100% uplifted. I felt so down, and now I feel so up. I want the same thing for you, because today you'll feel so down. Just keep pushing, and you will feel up like this. Keep pushing. That's no lie. God will never forsake you if you literally put in that effort. That's all it takes. It's effort, man, and consistency. You will explode to the top, my guy. I am not scared of that. So, and guess what? I'm also not about to pretend to be. I'm not about to pretend to be some rich guy that's telling you. I'm not like one of these regular life coaches, bro. I'm not like one of these regular guys that talk about self-improvement and masculinity. I'm not like one of them, because guess what? I'm not gonna pretend like I was never in the gutter. I'm not gonna pretend to be somebody I'm not. I'm somebody that's trying to build my aura, my stature, my caliber. I'm trying to build it up with you guys. That's what I'm trying to do. That's why I posted this video, to give you guys some humanity. I posted that video to show some humanity. I did not want any sympathy, or I did not want any of that stuff. I don't care about that. This channel is about building your masculinity. This channel is about building yourself as a man, because we all have to build it. We all have to, and in this world, in this agenda, they're trying to push us to be as feminine as possible. So that means we have to reconstruct what we were learned from early on. We have to rebuild and rejuvenate our manlyhood and our brotherhood from early on, because they tried to snatch it from us from the very beginning. They're making it very hard to even find your purpose out here. I know my purpose. Do you know yours? I'd rather be the doer, not the audience. That's what I'm on. So if this is the agenda that you're on as well, then let's do it like that. Let's just keep continuing and keeping on. Let's keep on keeping on. Can we do that? Or do you want to only watch the guys that put on fake personalities? I'm right here with you guys through this whole thing. So it's funny how you want to clown another man when you're probably living in your mom's basement. I love this stuff, yo. I love my life. Even when I was so low in the ground, I love it. Even when I was so low in the ground, I still saw the light. And I wanted to give up because it was the easiest choice for me. But I did not. Because what's easy isn't always what's good for you. What's easy isn't always what's good for you. What's easy is very rarely good for you. I know that for a fact. What's easy is very rarely good for you. The reason why it only seems like rich guys can maintain a woman is because being in a relationship or having a wife or anything like that, having a girlfriend, it's literally a luxury, yo. And I understand that. But you can use a woman to enrich your life in other ways than just having sex. There's more ways to that, bro. That's something that everyone can always learn something from anybody. I can drop some straight gems, because men's confidence has lowered. Men's confidence has lowered so far into the ground that if you were to lose your job, lose your car, that's it. That's enough for you to snap. And yeah, I'd be exhausted all the time, but at least when I put my head on that pillow and my eyes finally go to sleep, I actually rest. A lot of you guys go to bed and you hadn't even done anything. You ain't even putting in no effort. You're not doing nothing. So what are you resting for? Because you haven't even broken down your body to the point where you require the rest to rejuvenate, to recuperate. You haven't even done enough for that yet. So don't come clowning me because I showed some humanity, but you still see me in front of this screen going, don't you? But this is a new channel, so I do appreciate the exposure no matter what, all right? Because you guys see I'm only at 600-something subscribers, right? Bo's got 500-something K subscribers. That's awesome, you know what I mean? Maybe not exactly a video that would represent this channel the most, but I still appreciate him for putting me on the channel and, you know, showing some insight in his own way. So shout out to Bo. This is Nico Fleeks, the Warrior King, yo. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below, yo. Let's build this community and let's build this brotherhood. Oosh!